All right, so today I'm going to discuss about a forgotten residency, is the Nicaragua Residency. It used to be a very popular option a couple of years before, and suddenly the interest seems to have died down. It's an interesting, important residency. I'm going to tell you why this is important. Is it still active? Absolutely. It is active. I'm going to discuss the new updates to the Nicaraguan program. Some people misunderstand this option, so I'm going to clarify all the doubts. But before we deep dive, make sure to turn on the subscription to this channel so you don't miss out on any latest updates on any residencies. So I get a lot of interest from Chinese nationals for the Nicaraguan residency. There's a strategic reason behind why people from China are particularly very interested in Nicaragua. The point of this video is not to discuss why that is, right? That's a separate conversation altogether. But this is a residency that's useful for anyone. Now, crime aside, yes, the situation on the ground is not as good or as stable as, let's say, a Paraguay, but it's a residency. It's a flexible residency that you can keep. It's an interesting one with some unique advantages. And this is particularly important for certain nationalities. The deal over here is the same like before. It's an investment. I mean, I'm talking about the best case situation, right? The best criteria is the 30,000 US dollar criteria. Now, that has not changed. Before, it was more flexible. You could purchase or you could invest that money under your own name, and then you could obtain this residency. As per the changes, the latest trend is that they want to see this amounts under a business. So you form a business in Nicaragua, invest the 30K inside of that business. The sectors are broad. It pretty much covers a lot of things that you can think of. So that's not an issue. The sectors, investing in what sector is not the problem here. The main concern is it should be a business. Now, this used to be, they were pretty relaxed about what kind of business, or rather the setup of the business, not what kind, but the setup of the business. The latest trend is that you got to make it real. It can't be a paper conceptual or a theoretical business. It has to be a real business. So you got to show some logical, real operations happening inside of Nicaragua. And the best way and the recommended way, and this information is based on my discussions that I keep happening with not just one, but multiple attorneys in Nicaragua that we work with. And all of their recommendation is that to show that it's a genuine business, or to prove, I should say, to prove that it's a genuine business. This is not hard to do considering the residency that you get and the benefits associated with the Nicaraguan residency. Now, if you're talking about citizenship, there are a lot of, I won't say scammy websites, but half-baked information. They plug in something from somewhere. They don't update it. They talk out of context. And in fact, some of the more popular websites that people reference, and I get sent links, and that makes my life difficult because those links have certain features from some of the programs blended with some of the criteria, which makes the whole thing confusing. I won't say it's misrepresentation or fraud, but I just feel it's very inconsistent in a lot of cases. So the citizenship after 2 years in Nicaragua, absolute BS. It's not for this category. Here you got to have more time on the ground. The interesting thing about Nicaragua is that it has treaties with a lot of Central American countries. So once you crack the treaty, then you open up other possibilities. So it makes keeping multiple citizenships possible. Now, regarding citizenship, the recommended route is obviously the normal 5 years of residency in Nicaragua based on your circumstances. It could be flexible. Again, this is a case-by-case basis. We have had genuine reasons why people would not live in Nicaragua, business operations, business reasons, whatnot. So all of that is again, dealt with on a case-by-case basis. If you are interested in starting the residency in Nicaragua, it's an interesting plan B. Now, a lot of people come to me, they're fed up of everyone prescribing Paraguay, right? They start off with all the discussion and then eventually everything goes to Paraguay. No, that's not the only one. Nicaragua is an interesting one with a lot of strategic advantage. And if you want to start your Nicaraguan residence, you want to discover what are the advantages, why, where this fits in your strategy, you can always click the link in the description. Book a call with us. We can discuss your use case and see if Nicaragua is the best fit scenario. If not, there are a ton of other options that you can pick and choose from. We can get you started. We have attorneys in all the places that we talk about, or most of the places that we talk about. All right. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel and catch you in the next one.